Mars, as you all I'm sure are aware, is the fourth major planet from the sun. It's about half again as far from the sun as we are. It is named after the Roman god of war. And many people will naturally presume that that's just a question of a cultural tradition, that just as the ancients named a lot of things after a lot of their various superstitions and things, it's very possible, as we learn more about the history on the planet Earth of the antics of this peculiar planet, that we may come to the possibility that it was named very appropriately. You see, the strange thing about the planets in general and the planet Mars in particular is that it captured not just the imaginations of the ancient cultures, but gripped them with fear. Most of the early civilizations turn out, if you do your homework, you discover, were terrified of the planet Mars. Now, at first you figure, well, those are just superstitious civilizations. Those are people that for a variety of reasons, were afraid of everything. And these strange wanderers, that's what the word planet originally meant. Most of the stars, as you know, move in relatively prescribed, or appear to move rather steadily, because their movements are obviously the rotation caused by the rotation of the Earth. So they move in their particular paths very predictably. But there are a group of objects in the sky that move rather strangely, because they'll move along like a star for a while, but then they strangely appear to go backwards for a little while and then forward again. And this is why they were named the Wanderers, in effect. But the most dominant one, as you start studying this, at least in a cultural sense, is the planet Mars. Now, we know today, of course, that apparent motion is caused by the fact that they are on elliptical orbits around the sun just like we are. And when you start comparing those motions, that gives rise to this peculiar path that they described in the sky. But the observation that I'd like you to think about a little bit is the ancient cultures were terrified of the planet Mars. They worshipped it. The planet Mars is known as Baal in the Old Testament, and the priests of Baal. Now, the word Baal actually just means Lord, or it's a title in a sense. But you'll discover, if you do your scriptural homework, that God speaks frequently of the hosts of the heavens, referring to these things, not to worship these things. The priests of Baal had their particular altars and such on the high ground. Often you'll see in the scriptures that they